Do you see it? Do you see it? We're going to cover it for now, but don't worry. We'll come back to it. Hi friends, I am back in my hometown of Columbus, Ohio, and you know what that means? Yes, it means we're going to hit up the bins. I have a bins in my location in Baltimore, but it is not as good. I love the Columbus bins. It is my favorite of the 3 or 4 that I have been to. So we are going to head that way. It is already 8:30. They open at 9 and it takes me like 45 minutes to get there. But with 2 kids, you know how that is. I'm just happy I'm actually getting on the road to go over there. So let's go see what we can find at the Columbus bins. I'll see you there. I know I look absolutely ridiculous in this video. These sold, I think, overnight. So we are back at the Goodwill Outlet, where you get to rummage through big blue bins and pay by the pound for all of the treasures that you find. I didn't have a cart the last time I was here. Hopefully we'll get one this time. But let's get inside to see what we can find. Looky here, I was able to snag a cart. That means it's going to be a good bins day. I headed straight for the shoes and RIP all of these single shoes. I found this Tory Burch ballet flat. It was beautiful, great condition. I found this Hoka. So many shoes that, guys, I never found the matches for. Such a sad day. You see the Fry logo right there. I tried, but that's just how it is here. Dansko. I did find a couple. You'll see in there just a pair of basic Clarks that sell well. I actually sold this model not too long ago, as well as some Kamek snow boots. These sell great for me. They are little. It's a little bit out of season, but I bet somebody will want those. So after looking through the shoes, I went over to a row of bins that just didn't look that busy to see what I could start finding as we go through here. I was hoping they were going to do some new rotations, but they weren't doing any quite yet. So I find so much stuff just in the bins that people have already gone through. A lot of people don't take the time to dig through the bottom of the bin. So I find my first find right here. This is a Peter Millar shirt, and I mostly find his polos. I have not found his button downs before. This one was in great shape, a really cool classic gingham style button down collar. So that was a definite grab. Guys, always keep in mind, it takes a lot of bad items to get through to find the good items. I know sometimes we watch videos or we see TikToks or reels of all these amazing things, but you're missing just all the bread and butters, the Express, the Old Navy, all the stuff you have to dig through to find the winners at the end of the day. Sticking with the golf theme, the next thing I found was this FootJoy golf polo. Beautiful condition. I ended up finding another a little bit later on, but I did end up snagging this one for sure. So the next one coming up is one that if you don't know the brand or the logo, you definitely might miss it. And that's James Purse, or standard James Purse. This is just a plain gray t-shirt, but it's great quality. It's a label that will sell. I'm listing this for like $30 to $40 for that basic t-shirt. I just sold 2 pairs of standard James Purse shorts I got at the bins, and they each sold for $45, one at Poshmark, one on eBay, and they sold pretty quickly. So definitely a label to be on the lookout for. This is a sundry midi length dress. This is so cute and perfect for summer. It's a size 1, which they have vanity sizing, so that is a size small, I believe. It's ruched at the bottom. I love the like iCat print. I'm probably going to wear that one a couple times for me. This was another of those FootJoy polos. And then this is just a basic Torrid tank top. But guys, I will pick up Torrid every time at the bins as long as it's in good condition, because Torrid sells really well for me. Sometimes it sells quickly, sometimes it sticks around, but it will consistently sell between like $18 to $25 for like the basic pieces, and then some special pieces, jeans, pants, can sometimes go a little bit higher than that for me. So I do really enjoy finding Torrid at the bins, and I think I found a couple other pieces this day too. You'll have to stick around and see what else I find. This was really interesting. This is Garnet Hill Kids. I've sold Garnet Hill Women's, but I've never found kids before, and this is a swimsuit. So I decided to grab it. We're going to try it out. It's in great condition. Perfect for the season. I love the seashells. So this was definitely a grab for me today. So they just did another shoe rotation, and I grabbed some Nikes after looking them up. I didn't end up keeping any of them. I have a lot of shoes right now, and I'm trying to be selective. That one looked interesting, but I never found the match. I initially grabbed these for myself, but they ended up just being a little bit too dirty, so I threw them back. And guys, look what I found. It could be amazing, but I'm hiding it until I can take a better look at it. And guys, at first glance, this is not the exciting day I thought it was. Right away, it started feeling pretty flimsy. I'm looking at the stitching, if you can kind of see that there. It's just not what you would expect out of an authentic Louis Vuitton. It's got some damage there, but inside it's got this like mesh lining, not what we're looking for at all. It was kind of peeling. This tag right here, just the stitching on it, it looked terrible. It felt terrible. There was no doubt in my mind that this was a fake, so it got thrown back in those big blue bins. So here's some goodies from a recent bins rotation. I did pretty well on this one. This is a Prana top. It's nice and light and sheer. Hopefully in spring somebody will want that. This is just a John Galt Brandy Melville Nantucket shirt, but I know somebody's going to want that maybe over on Depop. Won't get a lot, but I think it'll sell. These, I believe, are some Lucky jeans. I don't sell lots of Lucky jeans, but these are a relaxed fit. They're like a boyfriend style. I think that might sell them. I was so excited to find these Lafayette 148 trousers. Great brand to look out for if you're not familiar. They have a really high retail, and they resell pretty well in my opinion. I found one more pair. They were like folded, and then I saw another folded pair, and I was like, I bet that's another one, and it was. I was thrilled. And then later in the bin, I found this new with tags orange, like a really tight light knit sweater. It retailed for $168. I think I'm going to list it probably around $75-ish or so. But that was really good find in that bin. Next are just some personal use items. These are for my kiddos. Friendly reminder to check your items really well. I got excited. I could feel this. It was 100% cashmere. But then on further inspection, yes, guys, it has a big hole. I will sometimes pick up wool or cashmere pieces with small holes that I can repair. I can sew them myself, but when something's that big, you would definitely be able to see the flaw. So even sewing it and disclosing it, I just decided to pass. I finally found money in the bins. Can you believe it? Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go. I left it there, guys. Who doesn't love the suspense of waiting for a new row of bins? Although I'm usually the person that while I'm waiting for the new row will probably be still shopping like the bin right next to it to see what I can find while we are waiting. And here we go. A few good snags in that rotation. I saw these cuffs and was really hoping they were the Free People thermal. This is Easel Los Angeles, which is kind of like a boho brand, and it sells pretty well. I really like the sleeves on these. I think it will sell for maybe, 20 to 25. This is Haberdashery collab with J. Crew. I like picking up J. Crew collabs. They always do pretty well for me, especially in really fun prints like that one. This is another cashmere, which is fantastic, and it is Garnet Hill, which I already mentioned earlier, but I love selling Garnet Hill. Now, I did find a small flaw on this one later on, another hole that I just decided I didn't want to mess with, especially in spring. That's me still thinking about those shoes that I do end up throwing back. This was a hard trip for me because I find so many great sweaters and coats and stuff. Trying to be selective for spring and summer. Plus, remember, I have to get all this stuff back to Maryland. So I am trying to be selective in what I am purchasing. I'm just a sucker for it. But I think I did pretty well this day. I don't know if anyone else just likes kind of like the quiet solitude of putting in some earbuds, digging through the bins. It's just a nice relaxing time for me. Like it's a stress reliever. I don't know if that's strange. Let me know in the comments if that's your experience as well. Just giving you guys a little bit of a tour here to see how busy it was. It wasn't that bad. It was a Friday morning. They did raise their prices again recently. It is up to $1.99. Here's me trying to get you a really bad image of that sign. This is an adorable little Janie and Jack dress. I found a few Janie and Jack pieces that I grabbed. They're super lightweight. They bring down my cost of goods, and I'm hoping they'll do really well over on Kitizen. I know I need to start sorting. My cart is overflowing, but I keep finding more things. It's very difficult. I grabbed some Mickey Mouse shorts for my son. Definitely have a lot to go through here. So this was an exciting one for me to find because I wasn't familiar with it. I grabbed it because I thought it was linen, but this is mink pink, which is sold on Revolve. I've never found it before. This is just a perfect little cute kind of white off-white dress. Would have been great to have listed previously. White dresses are great to sell in the spring for like graduations, but it'll still be great in summer, I think, for like bridal showers, bachelorette parties, and it is a linen blend, so it's really nice. And I was surprised. I haven't found any spots on it yet. So hopefully I won't. I'm definitely supposed to be leaving now, but I just cannot help myself from continuing to look through these. I thought about those for my son, but I know he already has like 4 swimsuits. A couple more examples that if you don't know brands, you would miss these. American Giant is really basic, but they sell great for even just this tee. And then this Vince Polo, these were both in phenomenal condition, and I think they'll do pretty well. My last rotation and my last find, I saw this little skeleton go throwing across the bin from somebody throwing it, and yes, these are Arc'teryx, which is a great way to end my day here. All right, guys, the good news is we fit everything in the 3 bags that I brought, mostly. I'm kind of cheating, but that was my goal, so I'm pretty excited about that. The bad news is that we didn't really stick to the script, which was to buy summery stuff. You can see I have like 4 jackets here right on top. But when you're at the bins, you gotta get what you gotta get. I mean, you find what you find. I found a little bit of everything today. I didn't find that many shorts though. I found like 1 bathing suit. I did find a lot of spring summery like tops and stuff like that, but I also got quite a bit of sweaters and things for winter that I'm just gonna list as I get to them. I list all seasons and all seasons because you never know what people are gonna need. There's people that live in all climates. There's people that are going on vacations to different climates all throughout the season. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun in the bins. I have a lot of work to get done. I gotta get all this stuff back to Maryland. Let me know if you wanna see a haul. I wasn't necessarily planning on filming a haul for this one, but if you wanna see that, we can always do that potentially, and I'll see you next time. Bye.